Capital News tonight. The government opens new Wami Bridge in Coast Region in order to reduce congestion of vehicles. A fire breaks out in Ruaha National Park. And in sports, Simba Queens have arrived safely in Morocco. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Capital News at 9:30. My name is Carlos Banda. First, the national news. The government has officially opened the new Wami Bridge. The government has officially opened the new Wami Bridge and allowed vehicles to cross over the bridge in order to reduce congestion and frequent accidents. The construction of the 513 meters long bridge, built at a cost of 75.13 billion shillings, has reached 96%.
Mheshimiwa Rais amejipanga kuhakikisha kwamba miradi yote ambayo alikuta anaijenga na anaimaliza kwa spidi ya hali ya juu.
Honorable President is prepared to see all projects she met are completed first. Those claiming that there was no progress on the projects, here is the evidence. This project should have completed on November, but today, the 27th of October, the project has been completed and vehicles are passing. Honorable President has done a great job to ensure its success.
Katika kusimamia daraja hili.
Pamoja na hile ni kuendelea kuasa wananchi wetu.
We urge our people to take care of this resource. If we do so, it will further development. This bridge has been built in Chilinze, but it benefits all of us. Let us show the rest of Tanzanians that we are capable of being good custodians. Mbolea Kasulu Moja. In order to get fertilizer, we are forced to go to town. Some have to sleep on the way.
Rangers from Ruaha National Park, in collaboration with residents from Tunga Malenga village in Iringa region, have started an operation to put out a fire that broke out in the park last night, alleged to have been started by poachers.
Mtu mwenye akili timamu au mwenye anayejua umuhimu wa hifadhi.
We believe that anyone with a sound mind and who understands the importance of this park cannot ban it and cause harm to the wild animals.
Hapa tunaendelea kuzima moto kama mnavyoona.
We continue to put out the fire. As you can see, we've also called villagers whom we work closely with in problems such as when there is an outbreak of fire. It seems that the fire was started by hunters who caused the damage. In catching bees, it causes a lot of harm. In these 2 days, there have been fires started by those looking for honey. We've not been able to catch them. The fire has caused a lot of damage.
The government has directed Dar es Salaam Water and Sewerage Authority DAWASA to cooperate with other stakeholders in providing water services in order to address the challenges caused by water shortage due to declining water levels at Ruvu River.
La kwanza, nimeridhika kwanza na hizi jitihada za muda mfupi ambazo wanazozifanya, na kwa kuwa tupo hapa kwa pamoja tutaendelea kushirikiana. Wametoa utaratibu wa namna gani watu watapoweza kupata huduma ya maji, kwa maana ratiba ya mgao. Tunajua kabisa maji mtu hawezi kupata 24 hours. Kwa hiyo kwa kile ambacho ametumia, hasa kwa kipindi hiki cha mpito, basi alipie kwa kile ambacho alichotumia.
Maelekezo uliyoyatoa kwa wenye visima binafsi, kwa sababu hapo mwanzo walikuwa wamezuiwa, walikuwa haendi vizuri. Leo sisi itakuwa ndio fursa ya wanakinondoni kuweza kupata maji kwa wenye visima binafsi, na mtu yote asiwazuie, na maelekezo yako mimi kama mkuu wa wilaya, mwakilishi wa Mheshimiwa Rais, nitasimamia ipasavyo.
One person has died and more than 40 others from Nambala village in Mbozi district, Songwe region have been admitted into hospital after drinking a local brew called Komoni, which is alleged to have been contaminated by poisonous substances. Among those affected by the local brew include an expectant mother and 2 children under the age of 5.
Kuniuma tumbo nikalisha mpaka kukacha.
I had a stomachache and diarrhea until morning, when we were told all those who took the brew to go to the hospital. So we were brought here for treatment.
Kuna watoto wawili wako chini ya miaka 5.
We have 2 children under 5. One is 1 year and 11 months. The other is 2 years and 1 month. There are 36 women. One is expectant. 4 men have also been admitted.
Timu ya uchunguzi ilishafika eneo ambako marehemu na wenzake walipokuwa wanakunywa pombe kufanya uchunguzi wa mazingira.
A team of experts are already at the scene where the dead and his friends were taking the brew to investigate the cause. Let me urge people to consider hygiene when preparing food.
Muhimbili Orthopedic Institute Moi has started conducting spinal and cervical surgery after receiving state-of-the-art operating tools from the Irish government. The surgery is expected to reduce the number of Tanzanians seeking such medical treatment abroad.
Wanapata tiba ya hali ya juu. Nitagusia kwa mfano hizi tiba za upasuaji wa kutibu matatizo ya uti wa mgongo. Sasa hapo awali tulikuwa tunafanya kisio sana kutokana na approach zetu ziko limited, inaweza nikasema.
Tekniki mpya ya jinsi ya kufanya upasuaji katika eneo hilo, kwa sababu ni eneo ambalo limejificha kama ambavyo tunaweza kuona kati ya shingo na kichwa. Kuna misuli mikubwa kwenye shingo.
360 residents from Kitomanga village, Lindi Municipal Council in Lindi region have become homeless after their homes were razed by fire on October 24th this year by a trader who was frying fish in the area. The disaster committee has visited the area to assess the situation.
Mtu mmoja alikuwa anachoma samaki hapo chini.
Someone was smoking fish at noon, and because of the wind, the fire became too much for him and began to spread, and we were not able to control it.
Tumeathirika kimazingira, yani kimakazi pamoja na chakula.
This has affected our homes and businesses. Many businesses have burnt down. A lot of property has also been damaged.
Na si tukio la kufurahisha, bali ni tukio la huzuni kwa wana Liting'ina.
It is not a happy situation, but a very sad one. We pray that God guides us, so those of you affected by this tragedy, God gives us patience, so that we're able to support one another and hear each other.
Residents of Bukombe district in Geita region today paid their last respects to 2 immigration officers who were killed during an operation to arrest illegal immigrants at Mtakuja village. Speaking at the occasion, Geita Regional Commissioner Martin Shigella directed the police force to ensure those involved in the incident are arrested.
Let me take this opportunity to instruct security and safety organs, more so our investigative bodies, to make sure all involved are arrested and taken before the law. War against criminals in Geita region will not go backwards. When you hide and protect them in one way or another, you are supporting them. The government cannot tolerate this.
Watu hawa walikuwa wametumwa kwenda kutekeleza majukumu yao ya kila siku.
They were sent to fulfill their daily duties, which is to look for criminals in our villages, farms and forests who are causing harm.
Tukio la kuzoeleka ni tukio baya.
This is very sad. Let me take this opportunity to convey our condolences to the Immigration Service and the village.
Farmers from Kasulu district in Kigoma region have said that they use between 2 to 5 days waiting for the government subsidized fertilizer due to challenges in the distribution system, which has forced many farmers in various villages to travel to Kasulu town to get the commodity.
Mfumo uliopo ni mbaya kwa sababu sisi wakulima wa vijijini tunalazimika kutoka vijijini kama huko Muzye kuifuata kijijini na mjini, watu wanalala siku 3, siku 4, siku 5. Tunapata shida sana.
Lakini kulingana na changamoto ya uuzaji ndio inamfanya mkulima akae kwenye kituo siku 3, siku 4.
Because of the challenge associated with selling fertilizer, a farmer is forced to remain at the center for 2 to 3 days. When I was selling fertilizer without using the system, I was able to serve 700 people per day. But using the system, I'm only able to serve just 120 per day. Let me assure farmers that fertilizer is available and we will reach them.
Lakini tumeshawaelekeza makampuni kufungua vituo vidogo karibu na wakulima.
We've instructed companies to open small centers near farmers, and one company has asked the government for assistance to get warehouses in various areas, so we're looking into this with district commissioners. So if there are any available, they are used to store fertilizer.
And that is the end of the national news. We'll take a short break and return for international news. Nice to have you back. And now international news. M23 rebels have cut off the road linking Goma and Rutshuru in the Democratic Republic of Congo and taken over more strongholds of the Congolese army. Reports say the M23 rebels are drawing close to Rutshuru town, a situation that has caused fear among residents in the area.
We had to flee. We cannot just stay behind and die from the bullets. We had the firing of guns, so we ran away. I don't know where my parents are.
The Ministry of Health in Uganda has announced that 6 school children in the capital city of Kampala have tested positive for Ebola. The Minister of Health, Jane Acheng, said at least 15 people in Kampala are now confirmed to have been infected with Ebola. The government first confirmed an outbreak of the Sudan strain of the Ebola virus on September 29 in Mubende district, 145 kilometers from Kampala. According to the Ministry of Health, as of Wednesday, the virus had spread to 7 Ugandan districts, infecting 109 people and causing 30 deaths. Moving on to another story, President William Ruto of Kenya has sworn in his newly appointed cabinet at State House in Nairobi, comprising of 22 cabinet secretaries, Attorney General and Secretary to the cabinet, I beg your pardon. Speaking at the occasion, President William Ruto told the cabinet members that they had no choice but to serve the electorate and to adhere to the rule of law in exercising their duties.
In the various ministries that you will be serving, you will have my wholesome support. You will have my support because you have no option other than to succeed. Failure is not an option, good people. We have a country to look after. We have a plan to implement. And we have the people of Kenya watching us. So you will have my unqualified support so that you can succeed, because in your success is the success of our administration and the success of our country. So from day one, I want to promise you my support.
And that is the end of the international news. We'll take a short break and return for business news. Welcome back, and now business news. Mobile phone operator Vodacom has launched a new M-Pesa service called Dunia Kijiji Africa ni M-Pesa, I beg your pardon, which enables users to send and receive cash transactions from member countries of the Southern African Development Community, SADC.
This is a very important matter because the financial sector is important for the economy of any country. You need to engage in financial services to enable personal and economic activities. So as the government, we see its significance because we are now in a digital economy. You can send money to SADC countries such as Botswana, Malawi, and others on SADC region. So our customers are now able to send and receive.
The government, through the Ministry of Industry and Trade in collaboration with Tanzania Bureau of Standards (TBS), has launched the National Quality Standards Awards that aims to be a catalyst in improving the quality of various goods produced in the country.
Winners on Best International Standards in 2022-23 will not only get to be known more in our communities, but they will get an opportunity to compete on standards within the East African community and SADC, so they will get more exposure and have more access to markets. Our products must be better so they can compete against international products.
Business stakeholders from African countries have started to empower small traders in the northern regions of the country to look for opportunities in the Africa free trade market so as to increase incomes and grow their businesses' activities.
When we speak about the African market, we want to start selling goods outside East African community and SADC and move to other countries, such as in West and Northern Africa, whom we don't have a trade agreement.
He's hosting this 2-day training program for micro, medium enterprises.
And that is the end of the business news. We'll take a short break again and return for sports. And now, sports news. Simba Queens, comprising of 25 players, have arrived safely in Morocco and managed to train in preparation for the African Club Championships that starts on October 30th this year.
Tumefika na kosi cha wachezaji 25 ambapo hiyo jana tumefika majira ya saa 10 jioni, lakini pia tunashukuru chama cha mpira cha nchini Morocco FA.
We've arrived with a team of 25 people at 5 p.m. We commend the Moroccans for receiving us well. We've rested today and will begin practice at 8, ready for the game on the 30th.
Boxer Hamed Rashid from NACO's team has proceeded with training in preparation for the Dar es Salaam Boxing Derby to be held at the Kinesi grounds on November 20th.
This is in preparation for the Dar es Salaam Derby. We would like to tell all Tanzanians we are good and they should come and watch the fight. I'm well prepared for the fight to meet my contender. I ask fans to come and enjoy.
The Minister of Culture, Arts and Sports, Mohamed Mchengera, has handed over sports gear to primary schools and community development colleges, being implementation of a football opportunity program that is being implemented in 54 community development colleges in collaboration with Karibu Tanzania organization.
We welcome other stakeholders to do what you have done for Tanzanians. If everyone is able to fulfill Honorable President Samia's vision, it means that Tanzania will be the hub of players. We expect in 2023 we will have 10,000 young people playing football.
Participants of the beauty and modeling competition have continued with screening to select contestants of the competition.
Kila nchi lengo nini? Lengo itakuwa ni kucheza muziki. Kwa kila mshiriki.
The aim is to dance to the music. Every participant will copy one of his local artists.
Na michujo ya kwanza ile ya awali kwa sababu hamwezi kwenda siku ya mashindano.
The camp held here is worldwide, and in this camp there are people from different countries.
Tofauti iliyoko kati ya
I've noticed that they are eager to learn, which is impressive.
And that sports item ends our news bulletin for tonight. Thank you for watching and good night.
Capital News.